the first professional employer organization created for franchises. We scaled down our model to accommodate franchisees and franchisors of all kinds of sizes and scopes located throughout all 50 states. At the core of our model is to make that separation between brand standard and the employer-employee relationship. INFINITI HR assumes employer-related obligations on behalf of that client so they don't have to, and they could focus on the revenue-generating work and the core pieces of why they're in business in the first place.
I've been a client of INFINITI HR for 5 years, and I have loved every minute of it. As a startup franchise, I couldn't afford my own HR department, and it was amazing to be able to outsource it to so many trusted professionals like the ones that I work with at INFINITI.
INFINITI HR has been a godsend for us and for our franchisees. They've really taken the burden off of a lot of the administrative tasks and duties that are necessary to run a successful business, and that allows our franchisees to really focus on the core of what they need to do, and that is go out and get and keep customers.
Franchisors must make a commitment to strategic solutions brand-wide that will focus on mitigating employer liability. Today, more than ever, joint employer has morphed into different facets of employer-related problems and liability associated with FLSA, wage and hour. We've seen it morph into ADA, etc. By seeking the support of a professional employer organization designed for franchises, franchisors could focus on growing the brand, growing revenue, getting more investment into that brand, leaving the non-revenue generating employment obligations to the PEO.
We're a smaller company, we have about 75 employees total, and the suite of services that INFINITI offers makes us look like a much bigger employer, helps us be an employer of choice. We can offer additional services that other companies our size can't offer by being affiliated with INFINITI.
One of the biggest challenges I've seen with franchisors, especially emerging brands, has been trying to get more investment, more franchisees to buy into your model, of course. And what is one of the first issues that comes up on whether or not a potential franchisee would want to buy into your model is potentially the following. They've been working for a large company their entire life. They've had big company benefits. They've had an infrastructure that the big corporations have. If I go into business for myself, but not by myself in a franchise brand, I'm going to lose a lot of the infrastructure because I'm going to have to somehow create it myself. I'm not going to get the big company benefits. I'm not going to get the HR support. I'm going to somehow have to figure that out myself. And we're delighted to make that accommodation, to say the franchisors are able to have that supplier, INFINITI HR, available to all those Zs. So when a franchisor is talking to a prospective franchisee, you can get the big company benefits. You could have that infrastructure. INFINITI HR is our supplier, our professional employer organization doing it for you.
I've sent several of my friends to INFINITI HR who own businesses themselves, and everyone has been so thrilled. They take really great care of me as a customer. Even my franchisee uses them.
The level of service is amazing, and just that relationship that we've built together is great.
INFINITI HR has been very important to help our franchisees be able to make money, and it's also helped us close franchise deals by letting our franchise candidates know that there's an organization that can take care of all those things that typically are a little bit daunting for a new franchise owner.